and welcome to Chef Lounge. My name is Todd Spanier, and I founded Chef Lounge in 2007, my old establishment in Daly City, which was a mushroom distribution warehouse. And I decided to start inviting a couple of the chefs that I went to visit every day on my routes, Monday through Friday, to come in and have a glass of wine and eat some good homemade salamis and good foods, and to bring some food and to share things with me. And it started off with maybe 10 chefs, and now we're up to 800 chefs here around the San Francisco Bay Area. Food is really a way of life for me, and wild food is part of my heritage and part of my tradition. And I rejoice every month in coming to Chef Lounge and really just having this wonderful time with all these chefs, sharing their energy and their experiences, and working all over the Bay Area with different chefs has brought me to this point that I am now. I fell in love with mushrooms when I was about 5 years old. I have one grandfather who's Italian, one grandfather who's French, and both of my grandmothers are Swedish. And they taught me the old ways, and I still have that heritage instilled in me. And so we would go out mushroom hunting in Sonoma County and even out on the coast here near San Francisco. In actuality, right around Lake Merced. And I was much shorter then. I was maybe about 3 feet high, 4 feet high. My grandfather would take me out with a little paper bag, and we'd pick beautiful little wild cremini mushrooms. And later in life, I played basketball. I'm almost 7 foot tall, but I was always enthralled with nature. I was in the Boy Scouts. I became an Eagle Scout, but I always fell back to nature. And so when I ended up having knee surgery in college and couldn't really move forward in my basketball career, I decided to drop back into the passion that was already there, which was wild foraging and hunting for mushrooms. And we started off with maybe 10 customers when I was in intermediate school. My mom would drive me around to different restaurant stops, and now we service over 200 restaurant accounts around the San Francisco Bay Area, and really have enjoyed the last 20 years in the food industry, dealing with all of these wonderful chefs and wonderful artisanal food purveyors. And so today at Chef Lounge, we're here at the Terrace River, and you can see this beautiful view of Oakland behind me. And I love it. You know, I'm having a great time tonight. We have a lot of chefs that have brought some wonderful different dishes. And I was able to put together a wonderful porchetta, which is a pork loin wrapped around a pork belly. And I did a beautiful, beautiful popcorn skin on it, a nice little chicharrone, crispy skin. And then I roasted off some brown and white pupini mushrooms with some chili and a little bit of truffle salt. And we topped that on top of the porchetta. So that was my contribution tonight. We have a wonderful winery that came down, Seabass Winery. Michelle, the winemaker, and her husband Scott were really generous and gracious to drive all the way down from Ukiah and be one of the tasters tasting their beautiful Chardonnay tonight. And in fact, at Chef Lounge, we have a number of chefs, a number of winemakers that come to our events. We'll have as many as 5 or 6 wine producers. We get beer producers, artisanal cheese producers, many, many more artisanal purveyors that come. So thanks again, and I appreciate everyone for coming to Chef Lounge. Cheers.